Hello everyone, Shadefyre here, and welcome back to Let's Play Resident Evil 2's Extreme Battle Mode. This is part 4. Last time we got partway through level 3, the final level, before we stopped because it's fairly long. We already have 2 of the 4 antiviral bombs, now we just need to find the other 2, and we'll be done with it. And you get a different little text thing here when you load in than you do with the main game. Nothing about survival horror or anything that. It's all about action. Alright, let's deposit our stuff. Don't need those until we have all 4. And let's take the rocket launcher, in case of trouble. Alright, so if I remember correctly, last time I went through and cleared the entire upper floors of the police station. So now we need to do the lower floor and the basement. Ah, shit, spiders. Okay, I want to get behind this one and then blast him with fire. Because if we get poisoned here, it's going to be a pain in the ass. There's another one, I think, around the corner. I don't know why she still locks onto that one. Is it going to get back up? I probably could have actually ran past that one. Yeah, he just gave us more of the ammo we used to kill them. Alright, I think there might be one of the bombs in here. In the room where Marvin Brana was. Alright, dogs. Shit. Oh, the grenade launcher is so bad against dogs. Caution, that's not too bad. Alright, it's not in here, just some more acid rounds. We have a lot of acid rounds. Alright, nothing here. Actually, since this door isn't locked, if I wanted to be efficient, I should have gone the other way and then back in through there. Can I get these guys at once? Maybe. I think I killed a zombie off screen. Yep, there's that lady back there. I guess I missed the other ones. Anything in the desk? Nope. Sorry, sir, I didn't think you were using that torso anyway. Oh, good. A million spiders. At least the baby ones can't poison you. Some G rounds. Oh, there's a bunch of them in there. Excuse me. These little spiders always remind me of one of the first areas in the first Devil May Cry, where they hint at the upcoming spider boss by having a bunch of tiny baby spiders around. And if I'm correct... Nope. This leads to another hallway before the liquid hall, or before the staircase we were just in, sorry. And that sounds like IVs. Is there one in front of me? There is. Okay, only one of them. Check briefing room. I think this is also one of the areas where we can find a bomb. But, again, I don't know that much about Extreme Battle. I haven't played it like 100 times or anything. So I apologize if I'm incorrect in my assumptions. Oh, there's an antivirus bomb. Getting down to the wire. Even though there's still quite a lot of ground to cover to find the last one. And it could very well be in the farthest spot in the basement. I believe the reason the music track is now changed is because we're down to our last one. I think Resident Evil's always had pretty great music for these mini-games. Even Revelations 2 has pretty good tracks for it. Alright, we're back here, so let's just cut through here because it's the fastest route back. So, double check that there's nothing useful over here by the computer. No ammo or anything. Oh, yep, there's some ammo. Grab that. Should probably switch my ammo type. And now we just need to go to the east wing of the police station, which is also where the stairs to the basement are. And there is a blue herb back there by the fountain, in case we need to come back. Liquors. I can do liquors. Okay, now how do I want to go about this? That leads in, and that leads, I believe, to a dead end. Yeah. Bloody invincibility frames. When we get them, it's all good, but when enemies get invincibility frames, it's like, ah, fuck them. Wow, it took both of his arms separately. Okay, they might get back up. Somehow, as many times as I've played this game, I still mix up the layout because I thought this was the room attached to the other room. But yeah, this is the one that leads... Oh no, never mind. This isn't where the stairs are. Oh, fuck. You gotta cut through the other police office to get to the stairs. So this is just the 3 dead-end rooms. Use my health. That was pretty overkill for that one guy. And we still get a net gain here of 12 shots. If I can actually get to it. I guess it's only a net gain of 9 shots since we used 3. in the fire puzzle room. More ivies. Oh, these are poison ivies. Claire, I really wish you would stop snapping to the wrong one. Yep, we're poisoned. Well, that's shitty. Especially since it appears there is nothing in this room of value. Alright, well, I guess I'll go back to the lobby and depoison. Probably just cut that out, I guess, since there's no enemies between here and there. Alright, I went back to the fountain, used the herb planter to get rid of my poison, and then I went and grabbed some health items, used them to get back up to full, and all we have left is this green herb. More dogs. Okay, so that's the whole top floor, right? Because this just leads up to the staircase. By top floor, of course, I meant everything above ground, which is not top floor at all. Is there any herbs up here? Could do with one or two. And the answer is no. Alright, into the basement it is. It's probably going to end up being the far one inside of the prison cells. In fact, if I remember which enemy is around there, it might always be one down there. What is that? Sleeping zombie. They're not really in great spots to catch you there. Nothing there. Down into the depths, I was trying to say. That sounds like a Mr. X. Got a little something for you, big boy. How's that do ya? Thankfully, he doesn't have Nemesis's propensity for getting back up after a first rocket. So I guess I'll go out this way to the outside area. Crows. nothing up here, but this is our item box when we need to get our antivirus bombs back. I'm gonna hang on to the rocket launcher though, because I think there's one more thing I'm gonna have to worry about with it. And now I'm a little bit less worried about running out of health right at the end. Sorry, crows, there'll be no murder today. A lot of health in here. That's no good to me. That one hunter saved me from the other one's death attack. I got a little bit of invincibility when I got hit there. Plenty of ammo, as you'd expect, in the armory. Sadly, no extra item pockets. I could have sworn it was down here, but it might also be random and not always show up. I don't know why I just sprinted into this room head first. Okay, it was just a regular liquor. We don't need to go back in the sewer. Alright, that only leaves one last room. Unless I missed something, in which case it's going to be really annoying going back. So yeah, I'm fairly certain the G creature shows up there, the one we fought after it killed Brian Irons. But I guess it doesn't always show up, and maybe not on the lower difficulty as much. Zombie, don't be a nuisance. Oh god, the camera. There it is. Now I just gotta health up and make it back to the item box. Nope, never mind. I guess you don't even need to have them on you. Maybe that's a difficulty thing, because I remember having to pick them up again. And somehow, covering the train in bombs has wiped out all of the infection. I suppose it would make sense to put the terror of Resident Evil at the bottom. Try to next level. And you can see that it unlocks Extreme Battle level 2. However, the levels are actually just the difficulties, essentially. You still go through the same areas and everything, but it affects like how many items spawn, what kind of enemies are there, where the bombs are, stuff like that. Now, what I didn't show off is that there are 2 other unlockable characters. The first one you unlock by beating the game, which is what we just did there. And then if you beat the game with that character, I believe you unlock the 3rd character, or 4th character, rather. So if we go to Game Start now, you can see that this is my completed file. Of course, one of our other survivors here is Ada Wong, who's got the single-action army, the crossbow, and SMG. And then you've got Chris Redfield, who has a unique pistol, as well as the upgraded shotgun and a rocket launcher. We're just gonna mess around with him a little bit here, and then we'll be done. As you can see, it's not quite just ported model from the first one. He's got a bit more detail going on. There are only 1,000 of these. Of course, his gun is actually supposed to be a Samurai Edge, which is just a custom 92 FS. But in this one, he's just got a default version. You can see it's pretty much just a basic pistol, there's nothing too special about it. I don't think Chris has the slightly higher chance of getting headshots that he does in the first game. He's also got the upgraded shotgun, full length one, which is, I think, his most useful gun out of the 3. But yeah, that's pretty much it for Extreme Battle Mode. Not really worth showing off the other difficulties unless you want to see me fail terribly more than I already do. It's a fun little minigame. I think I like it maybe better than Mercenaries, if only because it's not nearly as hard as Mercenaries, even on the higher difficulties. But it's a decent little extra game mode, and considering that there's still one more thing to do, we're not quite done with Resident Evil 2 yet, as I still have to do 4th Survivor, which I'm kind of dreading doing for the same reason that I was dreading doing the Resident Evil 3 Mercenaries, which is because I'm bad at it. But hopefully I'll grind through it enough times that I can get through it in one sitting, without dying terribly and having to start over. Anyhow, I've been Shadefyre, this is Resident Evil 2's Extreme Battle Mode, and I will battle with you again some other time. Until then, you folks all take care.